Hello chatterboxes out there, I hope you've all had a lovely day today. Today in this video is just going to be telling you guys about what I got to today. So this morning I got up nice and early and I got ready for the day ahead, and I had some lemon curd toast and a cup of tea. My dad was at work, he got back and he went off to bed, and my younger brother and his girlfriend and my younger sister were at college, and my older sister is at work and my older brother is in uni, and my mum was out and she was just watching a bit of TV in the living room, and I went out to the Andrew and watched today's Henry and Neighbours and watched some classic Doctor episodes. I then went onto my laptop and went onto Facebook, Twitter and Instagram and uploaded some Instagram videos that I'd taken the other day, and I listened to a bit of Shania Twain and Kylie Minogue and watched some classic Disney films and TV shows, and I watched Moana, and I took some doll photography pics of my new dolls that I'd gotten and of my Moana doll, and got my Bluetooth dolls out for me to sort out, and I sorted my main Bluetooth doll out and went on my laptop and went to my book series and subscription stories for my dog show / game, and illustrated some new characters for my dog games / show, and moved some stuff around in my dog games / show set, and sorted out some of the props and sets, and I watched some Supernatural and Casualty and Holby and Doctors episodes, and watched Friday Princess and Zombies and Downton Abbey and Upstairs Downstairs and some other period drama stuff, and watched some Vicar Dudley episodes and Miss Brown's Boys and some other comedy stuff, and watched some episodes of The Bill and some other crime drama stuff, and watched some thriller and horror films, and I watched some cartoons and read the Soap magazine and some manga and anime books, and watched some manga and anime stuff, and I read the Soap magazine, caught up on my Soap gossip, and I got myself ready, and I went off on a massive walk. I went up on a massive hill and took a load of nature photos and sat on a bench and got my notepad out of my backpack and started doing some sketches and doodles and worked on some new storylines for my dog games show and some new songs. And I wrote a new song last night and it sounds very country, something like Shania Twain would sing, and I love it. I love a bit of country music, and I've been listening to a lot of Shania Twain at the moment. Really want to get her new album called Now. I've got a playlist of it on my Kindle and it's such a good album, so hopefully I'm going to be getting that soon. And I watched some old episodes of Emmerdale, Hollyoaks, Coronation Street, EastEnders, Henry, Neighbours, Waterloo Road, Skins and Grange Hill, and some other old soap stuff. And I watched some American teen dramas like Riverdale, Dawson's Creek, The Fosters, Scream Queens and some other stuff like that, and watched Teen Wolf episodes and watched some fan vids and some old episodes of Doctor Who, and watched some YouTube videos and some doll tours and tours and looked at dolls and doll stuff, and I did some arts and craft and some illustrating and some designing and did some drawing, and I tidied up my office up from where I've been working on my book series, and also tidied up my dog / show set because it got pretty crazy, pretty dramatic, and so I had to clear that away from where I've been playing my dog / show, moved some stuff on in the dollhouse and added some new characters into my dog / show, and had a rest, and I watched some stuff off record, BBC Player and catch up on some stuff off demand, and through the test ball for my dog house. My dad got up from his nap and was sorting some stuff out in the garden. He's now gone back to work, and I watched Love Rosie, Penelope, Nana McPhee 1 and watched 101 Dalmatians. Love that film, it's one of my favourite films of all times. If I could get any dog, I would get a Dalmatian. I love Dalmatian puppies so much, they're so adorable. And I paid my dog halves, and I had a bowl of cereal and watched some episodes of Supernatural and Riverdale, and I watched some episodes of Hit the Floor. I've now finished the third series of Hit the Floor, and that's it for now. Season 4 is coming back soon, I cannot wait for that. And I listened to a bit of Duran Duran, love a bit of the 80s, and listened to some Coldplay and the script, and listened to a bit of Ollie Murs, and I'm reading this was a Fortune Friends book, the 10th book, and I've always finished that now, and I've got a new Jackie Robinson book the other day when I went to the charity shops called Maple Plumstead, I think that's what it's called. I have it in my office ready for me to read once I finish the series of Fortune Friends 10th book. I think it's called that, I'm not quite sure what it's called, I can't remember. I'm really bad with names of films, TV shows, books, and names in general. I'm always like, what's it called again, or what's your name again? It's crazy. My memory just, with names, it just goes out of my head all the time. And yeah, I have been talking to this writer, or a fellow writer on Twitter from New York, and we've been getting on really well. We have a lot in common, and yeah, it's going really well. And I was talking to this person on Tinder, but it seemed to have, the flame seemed to have gone out. I'm just going to be single forever with 100 cats. I'm not a big cat lover, so I'd rather have like 100 Dalmatians, yeah. Because I'll have 100 Dalmatians, that'll make me happy, I'll be fine. Single alone forever. I'm happily single. Relationships are too much hassle for anything to go by with my younger brother and his girlfriend. Put me off relationships because all arguing and stuff, it's just too much drama. Happily single. And the reason I'm single is because I've got dyspraxia, and they just obviously find me with disabilities too much to handle, which I think is disgusting, because you should love people for what's on the inside, not on the outside, and you should love them even if they have disabilities or body malfunctions, of if they have like one arm, or if they don't have any hair. That's why I like the show The Undateables, and I'm seriously thinking about going on that show, because it's a really good show and it helps singletons like me to get a date, and I think it would be good, so I thought I'd like to go on there. And my mum and dad are going to be looking at this drama workshop thing, so I can hopefully start doing that, and it's for people with special needs like me, and it could help me because I really love drama. I'm such a drama king, and I'd really like to get into acting and be in a soap. I'd love to create Star and White in my own soap, and I'd also love to have my own talk show and have my own radio show, because I've got a face for radio. And yeah, Dan, don't put yourself down. But yeah, I'd love to have my own radio show, but I'd have to let my guests talk as well, but I would just talk for England. But I think it would be great if I had my own talk show and my own radio show, and I'd love to conquer the world. Who knows, someday I may do that. And yeah, I watched some Buffy the Vampire Slayer episodes, and I had some toast and a cup of warm milk, and played Minecraft, COD, and played some Cards of board games, and I played on Buzz and on the Wii and on my DS and Kindle, and I watched some episodes of The Fosters, and I don't know why I'm doing this weird hand thing. I watched Waterloo Road episodes and some other old soap stuff that's not on anymore. Gutted when Waterloo Road finished. I loved Waterloo Road so much, and yeah, hopefully it should come back someday. Apparently it was going to come back a few years back, but that was just a lie. Same with Skins. I was going to audition to be in Skins, and then when I was finally old enough, they finished it. I was absolutely gutted. I really loved Skins so much. I used to watch it all the time, and yeah, I'm just gutted that it's finished and it's not on anymore. And I watched Being Human, Humans, The 100, The Originals, True Blood, and some other sci-fi and horror and crime stuff. And I watched some DVDs up in my bedroom and just had a rest. I ended up falling asleep because I was so knackered from my massive walk, and I took a load of nature photos. I uploaded those when I got back from my walk, and then I sat down and had a cup of tea and watched Escape to Country and some Farfan episodes and some Miss Marple episodes, and then I took my dog Haas for a big walk as well. So by the time I got that back from that, my legs were absolutely knackered, and I had a nice long bath, and then I read a bit of the 10th episode of French Events book, and for my tea I had some boiled eggs and some soldiers, and I watched the evening soaps, wrote my journal, and my dad was back from work, and my brothers and sisters were back from college, and my older brother and his girlfriend are coming down this Sunday to get my older brother's girlfriend's car, because my dad had to take it to the garage to get work done on it, and so I can't wait to see them on Sunday. And I am now off to go work on my book series a bit more and sort on my Bridget dolls. So I hope you've all had a lovely day today. I shall see you soon with a new vlog. Bye!